Now, I just found something quite interesting. I can't say for 100% certain how true this is, but it appears to be very true because the person in question, DeRay McKesson, this Black Lives Matter guy, said his Twitter page and stuff had been, in fact, hacked. So the hackers allegedly, well, not allegedly, have posted the conversation that this man had with someone else in referring to their talk with Attorney General Loretta Lynch. And they're talking about these huge protests that they have planned to absolutely stop Trump, like you can't believe, as well as some to stop the Democrat side as well, because they want Obama to stay in power under martial law. When I start hearing that, I'm like, oh, here we go with the martial law thing. Just someone speaking it out, saying it, with no real reasoning behind it. However, we did hear Mr. Lindsey Williams say that his elite friend said that the club knows that Mr. Obama wants to stay in power for some reason or another, past his 2 4-year terms, 8 years, and that they know Trump would normally win the election. They already know this, and they cannot allow that. They want Hillary, of course, to just step in and keep things going as usual. However, it appears that there's another group of people, and maybe it's behind this Black Lives Matter movement, at least at the top, where they want to try to cause so many problems that martial law is declared and Obama can stay for a while. So I'm going to read you. This is actually posted on oathkeepers.org and some other websites. So they've taken screenshots of the Twitter stuff. I'll post this link for you guys. So it says, Navy Jack, hacked messages discuss the plan for a Black Lives Matter summer of chaos leading to martial law. And this guy, DeRay McKesson, says, Trump has to be stopped. He posted a little picture, CNN, on his Twitter, Trump, where Trump says we need a president that's going to take care of the African American community. He means that in a good way, of course. Now, DeRay McKesson, I guess, thinks maybe that's not what he meant and is racist or something. I'm not sure. So this article says, is U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch coordinating with Black Lives Matter activists to disrupt the upcoming Republican and Democratic national conventions so that martial law will be declared and the election suspended or indefinitely postponed? This allegation is the subject of hundreds of articles regarding a series of purported direct messages between 3 leading Black Lives Matter activists. What we do know, on Friday, June 10th, 2016, so last month, Black Lives Matter BLM leader and former Baltimore mayoral candidate DeRay McKesson claimed that someone hacked into his phone and took control of his Twitter account. DeRay McKesson reported that the hack to the Baltimore Sun. On June 11th, the next day, 2016, a Twitter user who calls himself the Saint Negro tweeted what he claims are private direct message conversations that occurred on June 10th between DeRay McKesson and Jeanette Elzy, in which the two discussed coordination of plans to cause the declaration of martial law through disruptive protests and direct action at the upcoming Republican National Convention in Cleveland, Ohio, and the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia, PA. So the post says that from Jeanette Elzy, Jeanette, I'm not trying to pronounce that. It's a female, it looks like. They always thought you was playing when you said we could win. Call me later when you're not too busy. If we can get both conventions shut down for messing over Bernie and for having racist Trump, then we get martial law declared so Obama can stay in office. We will win. Call you soon when I get to my dad so I can use his landline and we talk more on this. So then this article continues. The messages claim the endorsement and support of U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch. Their alleged goal, as stated in the messages, is to cancel the presidential election and keep Barack Obama in office while also giving him a justification to attempt a declaration of martial law, something nowhere authorized by the Constitution. See below. The private direct message conversation over the course of several days between BLM activists DeRay McKesson, Johnette Elsie, and Samuel Sinyangwe has been reported as follows. Jeanette says, "Have you spoken with Miss Lynch recently about the plan for the summer and fall leading up to the elections?" DeRay McKesson replies, "We spoke 2 weeks ago, and they want us to start really pushing how racist Trump is now, instead of waiting so the others can start getting the protesters ready to shut both conventions down." He then also says, "If we can get both conventions shut down for messing over Bernie and for having racist Trump, then get martial law declared so Obama can stay in office, we will win. Call you soon when I get to my dad so I can use his landline and we can talk more on this." He then also says again, or after that, "We have to make sure that we use our voices to keep people disrupting Trump all summer and through the fall so martial law can be declared." Then Samuel jumps in. "I wanted to touch base with you about the summer of chaos. So far, we have over 2,000 people bust in from different cities and another 6,000 to 8,000 expected to drive into Cleveland for the convention." Samuel continues, "They will not be ready for the crowds we are bringing, and they will blame Trump for it, especially if we shut it down. The GOP will have to replace him at that point, or we will continue the disruptions nationwide." Then Mr. McKenson says, "I will pass the info along. Good work, Sam. You never let us down. It's so important we stop Trump. He cannot be president. He will destroy everything we worked so hard for and we can't trust." He continues, "Today," and he confirmed that there will be around 10,000 protesters, I think he's referring to Sam, disrupting the Republican convention. Plans are being made for other cities as well for upcoming Trump events. Ads have already been placed looking for people to help. I know you don't care for them, the white people, but this is the time we need our white allies doing a lot of work for us. They are the ones who listen the best." Johnette replies, "That will put fear into the GOP and the country when they can't have their convention for all their racists supporting Trump. We've worked too hard and closely with the Obama administration to have that racist ass take it all away. And Hillary, you know I can't stand those white allies, but you're right, this is the best to use them. They hang on every word you say and will do whatever is asked. I just hate all that kiss ass they try to do, like that changes who they are." DeRay McKenson replies, "We have a lot of white allies volunteering for Trump's campaign to pass along information to us before it's made public, so we know when rallies are coming up before they are announced. That way we can plan major disruptions in those cities in advance. We just have to keep our names out of this and let these white people do the work for us by pushing how Trump's racist ways will destroy." Jeanette replies, That's all those white people are good for in my eyes. I couldn't imagine even pretending to like that racist ass Trump, even to get info on his events. I'll be glad when we shut his ass down." And then finally, McKenson replies, "With the support we have from Miss Lynch and the help we've got from Sam and others, it won't be hard to cause enough." So then they have this picture, which again I'm going to send you. You can just look at this link when you click on it. They have a picture posted of the USA Today page, and it's got this black guy talking to this reporter lady or whatever from USA Today. And the headline is "Black Lives Matter Leader Warns of Possible DNC and RNC Protests." So apparently, it says at the Aspen Ideas Festival, DeRay McKesson discussed plans for protests during the DNC and RNC, as reported by USA Today. He also discussed reservations regarding Hillary Clinton and his total disdain for Donald Trump, whom he called evil. You can watch the video interview here by clicking here. Again, you can click that link. It is interesting to note that Attorney General Loretta Lynch and DeRay McKesson were both speakers at the 2016 Aspen Ideas Festival. There are speculative reports of the two meeting during this event. What is known is that DeRay has been in attendance at meetings with the Attorney General for the past year. So for anyone to come out and say, oh, this is just hearsay nonsense, I don't think so. I do not think so. And this whole idea from Lindsey Williams saying that the elite know Obama wants to stay in office and is going to try to stay in office, and the club doesn't want that because they don't want civil unrest in this country. They want an easy transition into the New World Order system. They're not too happy with that because now he's screwing with them. And I would honestly, I get it when you could say, well, why don't they just have Obama? You know, they could just have Obama killed like JFK or anyone else. You know, the club can do anything they want. But I will argue and say, what kind of civil unrest would that cause? A whole hell of a lot. So, bottom line is, this is incredible. But I want to share that with you. I will post the link in the description box for you to click on any other links and look at some of the screenshots as well as the other video he's talking about. Man, oh man, was I not kidding when I said things are going to be picking up at the end of last year. You're going to see more of these shootings and attacks, and whether they're hoaxes, they're real, they're fake, all of it. And I'm here to tell you that one in Dallas, everything that I can get my hands on says that was not in any way, shape, or form fake. It appeared to be completely real. So now you're going to have police even more on edge, wanting to shoot people. And if that happens again because someone was on edge, then you're going to have another retaliation by some other member of the black community that says, I've had enough. So not looking too good for the American colony. Take care.